And just before we jump into anything interesting in this kind of opening clip, I have an easy casket, nothing, and a medium. I think I actually need those scrolls for my collection log, just to keep you all. I do. Nice, that's another one ticked off. I only have 4 more pages, and 1 set of pest control reports and adamant plate legs G. I've got 2 pairs of them, but. The beginning of this clip will be probably a big ramble, an overview of my few accounts that I play on, my goals for this year on my main account. Don't really have many goals on my other accounts, and just kind of like what I've done on this account. So I will leave a timestamp in the kind of description if you just want to skip that over and get straight into kind of progression. So starting off on this account, this is my main. Had this for about maybe 2 years, I believe. 1990 total. I will imagine I will push this to 2k total just for the worlds in under a month. I'm not really that motivated to get it at the minute, but again, I will keep looking at it and think about knocking it up. Rush 99 crafting, so I could get into this bank because it's incredibly useful. And that's pretty much it. I've done every quest apart from 2 new ones that have come out recently. Pretty easy quests. I will get around to doing them at some point. They're not hard. I'm not in the mood to quest at the minute. Goal favor on this account, and all my diaries are done up bar the elites, which I don't have the levels for, or I don't want to get level 5 in Barb Assault because that's a load of shit. Corrend again has just come out recently. I will knock those out. All of the easy, medium, and hard diaries aren't difficult. I just can't really be bothered to do them. My bank's currently sitting at 334 mil. It did just peak over 400 mil for a brief bit, but then I bought Rigger. So it's dropped it back down again. My bank is messy, as you can see. Nothing really of interest here. The only kind of one that I will really be showing is this final tab here, which will be my loot tab. I'm not saving up for anything in particular. It's more just if I need cash for a bond or I need cash for a new piece of gear, then I will sell this all and kind of start again. This is my ult, my main ult. I usually just kind of sit this in anglerfish while I'm playing my main because anglerfish are really easy. This has majorly been an AFK based account. I've sat this in the Nightmare Zone for a while to get kind of base 90s, fishing, barbfish, monkfish, and then anglerfish to this level. Woodcutting, I did random trees. I think oak willows till I could do yews. They'd use till 75, and then I'm going to start doing woodcutting once I either get 99 fishing or I get the fishing pet. And the only other 2 notable things here is I recently just got 50 construction for the glory of my house and 60 agility whilst I was doing, I think, getting 99 crafting on my main. I've done a couple quests on this account, not very many. It was mainly just when I was doing AFK stuff on my main. I knocked out some quests on here. My bank, again, not really worth anything. The majority of it will come from anglerfish, which I again just trade over to my main when I need them. The only other, well, 2 other interesting points on this account is, if I can find them, decorative armor hat. My friend got me this whilst he was using this account to AFK in Castle Wars. And the other one is a beaver pet, which I actually got at 31, I think. 31 woodcutting, chopping an oak or something. Actually, it was before that, so it must be 21 or 24, one of the 2. I can't remember. I'll find a screenshot of it somewhere. But yeah, that was the only thing that was kind of good. The only interesting thing is that happened on this account. And my this is the final account that I'm going to show, is a group Ironman that I'm doing with 2 of my other friends. This account I started earlier today, really. We haven't really done anything on it, just a few quests, Doric's quest, West Witch Person, and a bit more. Waterfall quest. About to go to the agility pyramid whilst I do some kind of more AFK stuff on my main and ult, just to make money. There's 3 of us and we can all kind of do agility, so we're just going to bash that out for some early money to buy runes for mage levels. So I originally recorded this clip and it was about 15 minutes long, and I just realised no one really gives a shit. It's not going to be that important. 4 more pets, 99 melee's range slayer, nearly there for those. Rigger I've achieved recently. Achievement cape, I am again nearly done with those. I only have elites and Kebble's Lowlands to do. do a 5k myself. Me and a friend used to share this account back in 2014, I think it was, and we didn't play enough to bother kind of putting time and effort into two separate accounts, so we just kind of played on this one. And he got a 5k on me in around 2014, which was nice. 89 hunter for redwood birdhouses, again, 89 hunter, and I'm currently 81, nearly 82. This has been pretty much all done from birdhouses since around, I think, 50 or 60, so I'm going to carry on doing that. I don't really have much motivation to hunt normally. I don't mind the skill, it's just not much point until... Lovely. Not much point doing it when I can passively do it through that. 99 farming, again, kind of the previous ones, I'm nearly done with that. It's just pretty much just dailies for me. Zora and Volcath, I'd like to learn them. Easy money making methods, and you know, especially Zora has a large amount of uniques, which would be fun to take off my collection log with. Another helm to recolor, another thing to recolor my Slayer helm. I currently have the KBD ones, and I got grand total of 3 of them, and I'm going to probably use all of the items to the recolor helms and put them into helmets, minus maybe Volcath, because I know you get a lot of heads from Volcath, but I don't really have much preference on which one I get next. I imagine it'll probably be Skatiza though. What else have we got? Farming outfit, I need to get that because it looks cool, and I don't want to be running around doing herb runs in a full graceful outfit, because that just looks silly. Right side of my stats is base 80, and nearly there. I only got cooking left to do, which can be done, well, now if I chose to, but I can't bother to cook. All base 80s total. I have agility, herb lore, and runecrafting to go. Herb lore and agility, it's pretty easy, I can bash this out. Runecrafting, I will just do ZMI when I find something to AFK on my other accounts. 2000 total level is nearly done again. I can do that with herb lore and cooking whenever I sit down to do it. Obal's Club and I'm not even going to bother pronouncing that, the Moss Giant staff. I don't know why, but the free-to-play bosses kind of amuse me in a sense, so I'm just going to try and get all the uniques from that. The Mossy Giant is going to be a bit of a pain in the ass though, because that's a big drop to get, because it's kind of rare. It's like 1 in 100 from the boss, and the keys are 1 in 100 from the Moss Giant, so it's bleh. 100 items in the shared clue, total clue page. I got all that recently from doing my medium and hard clue scroll grind. The shared reward, shared treasure trail, I actually ticked just another one off that. It was this previous clip actually doing that medium clue. What am I on now? 44, yeah. Nearly done with that, only got a couple more pages and some set of scrolls to go. The mist tab has been done. I got all the easy ones pretty much, other than the chewed bones, which I can bash out. The other ones I don't really know, such as the Pirate's Hook and the Shaman's Mask, and these 2 fresh crabs. I don't really know how to get them, but I will have a look at them at some point when I need something to do on this account. The Slayer collection log is also done. I think my last item that I got was a Drake's Tooth, which I got, I believe, yesterday actually, or maybe it was earlier today, I can't remember, days just fly by. But they were kind of my goal. Again, I could probably bash, I've never seen these boots before, I obviously just looked over them, but that could be incredibly easy to get when I just kind of camp for them. The unique from medium and hard I got again the other day. Did I think 200 medium clues in about 2 weeks maybe. I was probably motivated to do them. I got 2 pairs of ranger boots actually in my final. I think I got one at 370 and one at 250 or something. They're quite close together, which was nice. Big boost. That was tipped me over to buy rigor. The next ones are kind of goals, checklist for clue scrolls. I have done a couple of all of them. I'm going to get them passively through Slayer because I don't really like hunting for them, bar medium clues, because I enjoy medium clues. To see 1 drop in Chambers of Xeric, I've done a grand total of 1. This was with 2 of my other friends about maybe a year ago now. We just kind of decided to do it out of the blue. No one really knew how to do it. It took us like 2.5 hours to actually complete, and we only got like 700 points. It was an absolute tragedy, but just ticked it off. It also came in handy now because it's ticked off one of my elite goals for the Kemper Slowlands. Boss kills, don't really pay attention to that. That's inaccurate. I'm pretty sure I've done way over 2,000 now. I just need to update that at some point. These 2 goals here about barrows, I don't know why barrows has always kind of like looked interesting to me, especially when you do a lot of it and all the items sets are pieced out. I will camp those for money and elite at some point, but you know, I did a couple runs in my more kind of like higher tier gear and it was really easy, so I was just a matter of me getting around to doing it. The Lumberers Elite Lariat I've just realised I've actually done. I'll tick that off afterwards. 500mm bank and a 750mm bank. I am at 334. That dipped heavily since buying Rigor, but over the time, especially getting 99 Slayer, I'll probably actually get it through that. Not the biggest pain in the butt, but it will happen at some point. Get 3 out of 6 on Glow's Experiment. I received the springs, I think on my 8th KC, but again, that was way before the collection log came out, so I just need to do them. I'm not like the massive fan. I'll do maybe like 20, 30 per Black Teamer's task I get, and then I'll end up skipping it because I cannot be bothered to sit there for 200 kills. Okay, so my friend kind of popped into Discord. I didn't realise I was in a Discord channel, and she popped in. I didn't realise. So I just kind of re-record the last bit. Last bit, aerial fishing. I'd like to complete aerial fishing. I've just recently realised that they've combined the Ang's outfit in with it. I just need to go and get these other 5 pieces. It should, from what I've heard, it's not too hard, maybe 20, 30 hours worth of work, but I'll pop down there whenever I need to. Get another champion scroll. I have the giant one. I will probably get the goblin one or the imp one from doing God Wars related stuff. If not, I'll just go and cannon a random monster to get this just before the end of the year, if it really comes to that. The Chaos Druid set, I set this goal without realising what it is, or how long it would take me. They're about, I think, 1 in 500 per piece, so it's quite a hefty goal to get for such little reward, but I'll just plonk a cannon down. It's only in 17 Wilderness, so it's quite safe. Just bash that one out at some point. The Chompy Bird Hunting, I've only done I think just around 300 kills for the Hard Diary. I need to do the elite, and then once I get the elite, I'll go for the pet. I don't know when the final tier of hats is. If it's like 1,000, or if it's a little bit more than 1,000, I'll probably end up getting that from the Chompy Chick. I know that the last tier is 4,000. I don't know if that is the actual 4,000th head piece. If so, it's a long fucking way to get it. I may go for it if I can be bothered. I may not. Most likely I won't be bothered, and I'll just kind of do a couple hundred kills every now and then. The random event log, I've got 15 out of 18 on. It's... where are we at? Random events. I only need the zombie mask and the mine mask left. It shouldn't be too hard to get, so I imagine I can whack those out rather quickly. The stale baguette is going to be the one that's going to be hard. That's a random reward from a mystery box, and this could be a long time. So ever since I started going for them, I haven't even had a single random event which gives me a mystery box at all. So it's going to be probably a rather long goal. The next 3 goals are kind of related, in which I need to buy a bludgeon, an eternal glory, and a spectral without sacrificing any gear. I don't really like buying and then selling gear later on, or buying gear to buy different kinds of gear, buying gear to buy skilling supplies or whatever. I kind of just like it as when I buy gear, it's there to stay, unless something big happens or whatever. Most of the time I'll buy gear, it will stay in my bank. The final goal is a major arena 2 cape. I am 87 magic. I've done like part of it. I've got to do the other 100 casts, and like a few of my friends have started playing on their main accounts again, or started getting to the level where they should be doing this on their main account, so I'll probably go out with them and do it as a group. Bit safer, more likely to complete it. But yeah, that's kind of sums up my goals, and I guess we'll go straight into the progress. Just a quick update here. This was a meaty trip. I got very lucky. That's a drop. That's a cone iron. That's a cone iron. I think these 2 are normal, or that might be a cone iron drop toe as well. But literally, just kind of like 10 kills maybe, and 600. You won't be able to see this, but I've killed 38 of them and made 1.3 mil. That is rather amazing. That is my Fossil Island Wyvern task done. It was actually pretty decent. I only had 56 of them, and I made around, well, the loot tracker says I made 1.7 mil, which is not too bad at all. Next task is Abyssal Demons in the Abyss. Is that in the fucking wilderness? One sec. It's not in the wilderness, but from what I look like, it's a bit shit of a task. I've got a decent amount of points, I'm going to carry on skipping. Terrorist and the Phrenic. They're not a bad task, decent money from what I can remember, and I think I still need to get the Leaf Bladed Battle Axe for my collection log, which I'm pretty sure they drop. Quick update on the alt. I just finished all of my sandworm bait and sold all the anglerfish for 5.6 mil, bought another 3,000 for me just to AFK in the process, and gave all of the other money, about 5.3, 5.2 mil, over to my main. Probably going to end up just buying bonds and such with that money. So I had a quick look on their drop table. It turns out they don't drop the Leaf Bladed Battle Axe, they drop the sword instead, but they do also drop this Mystic Robe Bottom Light, which is what I needed as well. I needed the skirt, now I only need the hat and boots, I believe. Not entirely sure where I get those from, and I think these are one of like the lowest Slayer kind of creatures I can get. So if I wanted the other pieces of Mystic Robe Bottom, I probably have to kill the monsters that drop them off task, but it's going pretty well actually. I've got a decent amount of seeds, a Torstal and a Snapdragon as well, along with this big gold ore drop. Yeah, they aren't as good as I remember them to be, money-wise, but they are still pretty decent tasks, and I can't really complain about them. Nice. Swift break there. I've got a hard to do pretty much like 2 kills afterwards, and we get nothing. Nice. Okie dokie. Turas task done, and we get Black Demons in Brim. No, that's a firm bun from me. Adamant Dragons, I will do those. From what I remember, actually, they're pretty shit. I think I died to them like 6 times in one task, so I'm shit at this game. But I need the lump or whatever they give you, the dragon lump to make the plate body, and I think there's something else actually that they drop. Let me have a quick look at my collection log. Where are they at? Maybe the dragon limbs. I don't know if those ones drop the dragon limbs, or maybe 2 of those. But whatever they do, I need to go and kill them for some reason for one of these 3 things. And I probably will record all of my deaths because I'm not very good at this game. So I did about 5 kills of those. It was shit. I don't know if it was just my gear, I was doing it wrong, but I was getting like 2-3 kills a trip, and I cannot be bothered with that. So I'll just get the other drops another time. I get Dust Owls in the... Oh, that's not too bad. I can go and barrage those for some nice XP. So, first Dust Devils of the... first superior of the task, and first superior of this video, I think, actually. Let's see what we get. Also, got Dragon Arrow Tips from that. Not too bad. Dark Totem Top, which is nice. I need that to finish off my totem. Also got 400 coal and 160 raw sea turtle from this task, which wasn't too bad either. And that's the Dust Devils task completed. I didn't really get any other special drops, but Runelight is saying that I made around 920k from this task, which was pretty decent, and I also got a fat ton of magic XP, about 70k. Nice. Next task, Cave Kraken, that's good, 200 boss kills. I still need the jar, and I think I've already got a trident, but I think I need another trident to take it off my collection log, and it's also pretty AFK and chill money at the same time. And just before we end the video here, a final Hespori kill, if we're going to get anything good. Yes! We got the bottomless bucket, that's amazing. Ticks off the collection log, and actually I'll go do that now. And the attitude, I think that's the good one. I don't know, I don't actually know what I need to do, I don't really pay attention. But bottomless bucket, I have been thinking about if I'm keeping it or not, but 3 mil, could you rather just, spend the money on something else, a bit more important, more gear for Slayer and whatnot. Let's see how much this goes for. Not 2.8 mil. Hopefully it hasn't gone down too much. Oh, 2.85, sorry. That's pretty nice. Big addition to the cash stack there. and that also completes Hesperia now for me. I'm still going to carry on doing it because it's like once every 2 days, and you know, having a 3 mil drop for a 1 minute kill is pretty decent. And that is also going to be the end of the video there. My cracker task I'll leave for the next episode. I'll see if I can get a nice starting clip in there. But thank you all for watching. I know the start of this has been a bit of a ramble here, but hopefully it will pick up in the next following episodes. Thanks for watching.